Hello, hello, hello. So we're gonna go back in again. We're gonna see if we can do some quick games today. See how high we can get. Um, I haven't got any games in the pool this time. Usually before I record, I do like one or two games just to kind of like warm up the throat. But today we're just gonna go in. So I quite like pedal staff. I think it's actually kind of busted. Even after the nerf. Like, it's very slow is the biggest problem, so if you can't Dreamcatcher this, you end up having to pivot out of it. But if you get it early as, like, day one like this, I think it's actually very, very good, especially since there's two in here. Then we got a Goblet on top, which is, honestly, if you learn anything from any of these videos, or any games that you watch at all, it should be that you should be buying pretty much every Goblet and every Moon Knife that you see. Awesome, so we get a free win whilst also stacking. Yeah, pedal stuff kind of answers the big issue of the stall builds in the game currently, which is incredible. Which makes it great. It just doesn't make for fast games. Like, a lot of people try to go for these shield builds, and then obviously pedal staff bypasses that completely. So it's quite nice. Cool, and then we'll go like this. We'll beat this out as well. And it's also one of the items where every single interaction, like every single stage of its upgrade just gets better and better and better. Whereas some of them, it's like you can get it to 2-star, and then getting it to 3-star doesn't like give that much more benefit, like Wildfire, for example. Whereas Pedal Staff, it straight up just gets the book on top of it, which just lets it detonate itself. Let's go Blessing. I just think having 10 income this early is just very powerful. Roll. There's a Moon Knife. This sells for 40. Do this and hope for a Pedal Staff. Yeah, well. I know I just rolled past another Moon Knife, but okay. This will probably beat us because they're quite wide. Actually, I think we win despite them being wide. Oh, they crit. If they didn't crit, there was a chance because the poison would have got a couple more ticks. And then here we're going to go with heavy armor. I should have taken the plunder for the goblet, but the extra shield is quite nice. Okay, there's the pedal staff. I probably should have leveled. Yeah, I should have leveled. Uh, Before picking up, so we get the epic for the Dreamcatcher potential. Okay, that's another staff, so we're going to sell this and buy this. It's usually, if you get a situation like this and it's not a pedal staff or an item that needs to trigger during combat, to scale itself, then usually you just like freeze. So for example, if it was like a voice spike that we're looking for a third of to get to the 2-star, I'll just freeze and pick it up after instead of selling the goblet. But since this is something that like needs to hit at the start of combat on its first triggers, I sell and pick it up now so that way we get an extra round of triggers in for it. This is a pretty painful early game build they've got. I also think Icy Axe is kind of insane. Okay, Mythic Rod. It's a bit late for you, sir. Let's roll. Pedal Staffs. Could pick up a Midas Diary. But we really want... There it is. So we'll freeze for this one because we can't afford it. But yeah. And then we'll go. It's not... He actually got the Dreamcatcher. Sad. How many rounds has he won? Only one. Okay, that's okay. It gives you an idea of how strong this build potentially became, depending on how many lives he has at this point. And then we're going to take Learn by Doing here. Scaling experience. And now we're going to take the Pedal Staff. Boom. There's the Dreamcatcher. Take the Midas Diary. Put all the experience into level up. This will level us up next day without us having to spend money. Cool. Moon Knife Cell, level, roll. Freeze for the life essence. Ooh, that's a that's a big moon knife, big petal staff. You gave it crit? Okay. We'll take life surge so we get an extra life out of it. It's life essence. Level. Cool. This is a slowish build. Like this, Runic Shield's gonna cause a havoc, but it gives us a couple of triggers of our Dreamcatcher, which is the important part. Let's go with the Freestar, because the Freestar of Petal Staff is actually really good. Let's level again. We're just shy of leveling again, which would have gave us more health. Goblet. Cool. And then we're gonna freeze, because I want to pick up this Lost Fragment next round. A lot of damage and poison that he's got going on. Okay. There's a chest, sell, open. We'll take Protector. What's this down to? 2.8? There's a chance that we just die here, which wouldn't be great. So I might have to sell and level just to get the health. Okay. This is fine. It seems people are playing pretty aggressive today, which is kind of a good thing to see. This is the first real stall build that we ran into. Okay, now we'll lucky roll. We've got our Freestar Petal Staff now, so now the damage just becomes nuts. It's a bit late to try an Elvish Orb. It's too slow. We'll die trying to scale it. Sell out these. They're basically done. And then we'll do one more round of this, because we should be fine. We should survive the round. Like, this being Freestar now, we should just win this round. Cool. Did Dreamcatcher even get the trigger there? They did. Okay, good. Let's do this. There we go. And now health will be too slow, so we're gonna take this out, do this real quick. And I think this will be pretty much what we'll run until we win now. Excellent. Goblet. Cool. One more round. Goblet again. Awesome. Yeah, the reason why Petal Staff is so good, even against stall builds, is because of the poison damage on enemy, like when it triggers. So it's like it applies its poison and then deals the damage of it instantly. Okay, let's go for another one. Let's take the Goblet, take the Crescent Shot, probably throw away the first round by doing so. That's okay. Maybe I'll freeze with the Spyglass, put on the Crescent, make it a better regular bow. Like, we should lose this in all theory. Oh wait, no. He has Molten Bow. We should win, actually. Yeah. The problem with Molten Bow is the burn doesn't get stick. so it falls off before it triggers again. So although the damage is okay, it'll lose out the most things early until you get like a flare or a wildfire to pair with it. Do this. Oh, let's start scaling the goblet as well, just in case. We'll throw in this as well to give more time. So now we should lose. Like, this should kill us. Yeah. As soon as you add extra burn so the stacks don't fall off, molten bow becomes crazy. Moon knife, cell, level. Cool, we'll take the value potion. I quite like this. Lifeguard is usually where I'd go to last longer, but we have the healing word already. I don't really like picking up extra spyglasses. It's kind of like a redundancy in my eyes. Okay, we'll do this though. Sell this. Yeah. Yeah. This looks good. Cool. So I've dropped the idea of going for a big goblet game because of the fact that this lapis turned up on day 4, so we're instead gonna go for Big Moon and see what we can make from this. Could throw in a Nightfall as well. It is pretty early in case we start finding stuff to scale it. 55, 25, and then this is gonna get it every round anyway. Oh man, this person has like the scaling dream. A day 5 Dreamcatcher with both a minus diaries and a hook. It's kind of great. Now he just needs to spam it to level so he doesn't fall behind. Chanta will upgrade the moon knife for the experience. It's a bit late for the book. I should have probably kept the so do this now. Freeze for both of these. And then we'll pick this up as well. We'll say goodbye to Nightfall. Ooh, this probably wins actually. Never mind. He's only just started the Dreamcatcher. Cool. The only thing we're really looking for in legendary chests is just Moon Veil. Lost Fragment would be fine to speed up the Dreamcatcher a little bit, but generally we just want Moon Veil to give multicast everything. Excellent. So we can't sell these off just yet, so we'll freeze. Taking us to 9 will do nothing for us, so we'll take the bonus health. These. I keep forgetting I'm doing a moon build. So I keep accidentally selling the moon knives back off. We can sell this one to pick up this. Cool. Freeze. Yeah. This is very strong. He might just win based from health alone. Let's give us time to work down the lapis a little bit. If we can get this lapis to 1 second, that would be great. I'm not gonna hold my breath for it though. Let's see. Pick this up for when something is merged. This will make sense once we find the Moon Veil. The NyQuil is for the Moon Veil. There's the Moon Veil. Until we get the Moon Veil. Combination for the Crescent, though. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Another Moon Veil. Excellent. So let's sell off this to pick up this. Let's try this for a round, see if it allows us to actually do anything. Never mind, that's not going to happen. We might as well drop both of these now. Let's go with the lucky rolls again. Yeah, let's drop both of these. Do this. Let's give poison to the Crescent. Definitely freeze for that. Freeze. Where's my Moon Veils at? That's 75. 85. 93. Okay, well, about as close to 100% as it's going to get. This is the last round, so we might as well just throw all these out. Ah, it's way too soon. Way too late, I mean. Why not? Really? That's unfortunate. That's okay though, we should win here anyway. And we'll go for one more, I guess. So it looks like this game we're potentially going for either a shield start, or we can go for hook and just hope to see what we get next. So let's just do that. Go for a bit of econ. We should lose this, but there's a chance if we get enough crits that we'll actually just win. Moon Knife swings in, like, really quick, so it'll just outpace the hook. But if hook crits, then it kind of makes up that difference. Unfortunately, we're just not critting enough. But we still can't concede rounds because any gold this gives is better than no gold. Roll a little. Go for the nugget, and then we'll freeze for the Moon Knife. One short of Healing Word as well, so one crit has made the difference. Being hook diffed 6 to 8, 10 to 6. Okay, we ended up on the same amount of gold. That's fine then. I'm not as depressed. Sometimes Hook just refuses to give you money, okay? Early game hooks are a big gamble. I prefer the brass knife in that regard. Pedal staff. Oh no. Have people caught on to pedal staff being the answer to everything? We will take... Weapon loot is generally, like... Okay, it probably sounds like really bad because it's going to give you junk, but you just sell it, right? And it's just free money. But Lifeguard also gives you free money, but also deals with early pedal staffs and early, bleed builds. Take the life essence. We'll level. Damn. Skipping all the way to level 5? That's brave. You know what? If I see him now on day 6 with like insane legendaries, props to him, but skipping all the way to level 5 with free rolls as well is kind of crazy. Making some money now. So the trick with doing economy builds is you need to level fast. That way you actually have the health on your side for when it gets to fatigue. That way builds that clearly should beat yours still will potentially lose just based from EHP value alone. And then we have the life essence here as well, which is giving us a bunch of extra bonus health, just gives us even more potent levels. Since the levels are going to be giving us percent based on our current health, so the extra health that Life Essence gives is great, and that's where the EHP made the biggest difference. Let's make this Elven. Lost Fragment? Warhorn. Or Venom Ring. We could just slot in a Venom Ring, I guess. Not really harming anyone to do so. Get it scaling a bit. Warhorn would make Hook go crazy, but no Dreamcatcher means eventually this is not going to get to trigger. But this will answer a few things. Okay, we'll sell off the Moon Knife. We'll pick up another Venom Ring. That's a Hook. Freeze for that. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this one because this guy has a lot of damage. But we'll get some scaling on our scaling items, which is arguably more important. Never mind, we're going to win. Oh, we almost won. Take the Life Essence. Midas Diary. We'll drop the Nugget. The Nugget's not doing much for us anymore. Level. Freeze for the extra Life Essence. Cool. Okay, so looks like we're pivoting out of the Venom Rings. Because this is turning into a Cutlass run. Cutlass does do kind of big damage eventually, so cool, because of scaling. None of these really do much for us. I'm gonna go with the freeze. Gives us more time. Bit late to try to Elvish Orb now. There's fireworks going off outside, so I apologize if that's loud. Let's do that. I like doing this, in all honesty, having multicast on the Midas Diary. It doesn't affect the dagger triggers on the Midas Diary, but it affects its own triggers of getting the +1 gold, which ends up making more money than having it on a hook, for example. Cool, this gives us some good scaling time since we're going against big shields right now. And it just means Cutlass here is going to get a bunch of damage added onto it, which potentially means we're just going to kill them because they haven't got scaling shields. Eventually this Cutlass is just going to work out this and then they lose to fatigue. Yeah. Is this down to 1? That's down to 1 second. Excellent. So now I'm going to do this then. Mainly looking for more Cutlass. More lost fragments. Excellent. We'll pick this up and we're going to save, like, we're just going to hold on to it for when we have to get rid of the Dreamcatcher, because just extra crit damage is always nice. Doom Guide, go away. Okay. Ooh, it's a lot of bleed. Take the lucky rolls. There we go. Take the Cutlass. We're hoping for Cutlass. Upgrading this further doesn't really matter all that much. Not the 2.4. Let's do... No, we have enough around, actually. Cool. So eventually, upgrading the Cutlass further will also give us gold whenever it triggers on the, whenever we gain gold on something else, it will also gain gold. So it's generally also nice to have it upgraded. On top of, like, not just for the damage. Keep going. Sure, we've got so much excess money at this point, we might as well start upgrading the random stuff. I don't like upgrading things I'm eventually going to sell anyway. That's why I'm not upgrading this right now. It's like, it's already doing its job, so... yeah, sure, it's time to dip out of that. Cool, and then we'll freeze for that. And then we have big crit damage. This doesn't have any crit yet, so that's kind of unfortunate. Oh, and it's not really going to get any crit either. I guess there's a world where it could get crit, actually. I just did... where is... a Spyglass? I just did this for a round. Could get some crit. Hopefully. There you go, I got 20% crit. Sell Spyglass, because it's going to keep showing up in the pool now. Too late to find it. That's okay. I was hoping to get a upgraded Midas Dart towards the end here, just to give it a little bit more gold for the Cutlass, but it's okay. If Cutlass crits, they die anyway. Cool, and that's the third 10 win. Yeah, we'll only have 3 runs for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next one. Let me know in the comments if there's any sort of build that you want me to try and force, or if there's some sort of challenge you would like to see me do. I'm doing it all in the rank queue, so they'll be added into the rank pool. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.